Both these players currently 0 and 2. And I think if you asked any Rocket League fan, any 1v1 Rocket League fan with 1v1 knowledge, if you asked them, who's going to be 0-2 at the end of the day? I don't think many people would say these two. Well, these two together. Because especially not me. I didn't think we were going to be casting a 0-2 versus 0-2 game right now, but that's exactly what we're doing. ApparentlyJack and Reysbull both up against it here. If they're going to make playoffs, they need to start getting wins, because tomorrow is not going to be easy for these guys as well. Just to give you guys a quick look at what they're going to be up to tomorrow, you might be thinking, well, they probably played all the tough players. No, they haven't. There's more of those to come. AppJack tomorrow, he has AJ and Daniel. So yeah, if he loses this, he could be in a bit of trouble. AJ and Daniel tomorrow for AppJack. Reysbull has Daniel and Cosmic, so he could be in trouble as well. I mean, it's just absolutely stacked. But it will be Reysbull starting off strong. Lovely low 50 that AppJack was not able to react to. It's Reysbull that opens his scoring in what is not just the first series he's looking to win, but also the first, well, just the first game. He's not won a game yet today. He's really been struggling. 3-0 win for Evo over Reysbull and 3-0 for AJ over Reysbull. We've seen Reysbull beat Jack in games before. Can he do it when it matters most? Really, so far today, especially this group, has been a win for North America. Both of the import players struggling. NA on top, EU and South America absolutely in the bin. That's a lovely turnaround there by Reysbull, though, to keep Jack guessing. Jack bailed on that challenge pretty quick. Yeah, have you guys who... I've not actually watched either of these guys' games today because we've been casting other matches. Have anyone in chat, give us a 1 in chat if you've been watching AppJack's games today. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think the problem is? Quite a few ones, I'm sure, going to be coming in. Jordy's no surprise there. What do you guys think has been the problem for Jack today? I mean, his problem that he's got to deal with right now is that he's up against the Bull. He's up against one of the most intimidating players in the Rocket League scene. Sluggish, bad recoveries, slow. He's getting scored on too much? Yeah, probably. Not scoring enough, also great analysis. Overthinking. Challenge game? Man, that's a lot, actually. Reysbull, he's doing really good right now. I mean, the good news for Reysbull is that both the players he has lost to have won all of their games. Reysbull lost to Evo, he lost to AJ. They're both 2-0. So if there are two players you want to lose to, it's the guys who aren't losing. And now Reysbull's looking like a totally different player. He's 3-0 up. Can AppJack do anything with this kickoff possession play? Heavy touch would suggest no. He's trying to find where Reysbull is there, looking back twice just to make sure he knows exactly where the bull is coming from. And AppJack with the air double bump sets up. He connects with it, but Reysbull lands on the ball. That is unbelievable. I'm honestly glad Jack has scored just so we can see that again. What just happened? AppJack landed a bump on him, and then Reysbull hit the bar and saved it. What? He bounced into the crossbar and then bounced back into the ball. If Jack didn't score that, that would have been one of the most tilting things to have ever happened to somebody who's committing an air dribble bump crime. That's unreal. Apparently Jack with a lob now off the flip reset. It's a gorgeous shot there. Finished off on the goal line. Jack starting to put some nice plays together here. Reysbull not able to do too much on those two plays. We had physicality and now we had the mechanical play as well. Jack fills the wave dash. Reysbull looking to cut in, field steal the boost, does so. He's got Jack really in a tough position here. Jack missing a small boost pad on the turnaround, but Reysbull actually loses control with a heavy touch, gets pit maneuvered, and Jack gets control the next play as well. Not the best play though by Jack though. He's actually dropped that one off the wall. Now remember, just like we saw from Zen against Naupo earlier, these third series, the round 3 match that we saw on EU, oh what a save by Jack by the way, just as a passing thought. The round 3 match was definitely the messiest that we saw, and it makes sense because we have 3 matches in a row, all best of 5. that can be very difficult when you're playing 1v1. This is not 3v3 where you can rotate out and get boost. You can, you know, turn your brain off on the kickoff. This is 1v1. You have to be completely focused at all times. Everything is a mind game. You need to be perfect mechanically or you're in big trouble. So a lot more stress, a lot more tension. And after 3 rounds, it can start to fall apart even for the most experienced players. Yeah, don't worry guys, VOD will be up after the stream today. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit easier, not much so, but a little bit easier. Just 2 rounds tomorrow of matches. One of the groups will have a 1-hour break between round 1 and 2. We're going to start off with, well, round 4 of the group stage matches will all happen at the same time. And then we're going to do 3 matches from Group A, 3 matches from Group B, I think, first, and then 3 matches from Group A afterwards. So we'll get to take a close look at the groups and talk about scenarios for one group at a time. Reysbull's really putting it together now. That's really what tough shot to stop. Kick off, possession, into the immediate reset. Perfect control. Launched way past Jack as well. This could be trouble. Yeah, VOD will be up after the stream. Don't worry, we'll get the VOD up after the stream. Jack trying to surprise Reysbull on the turn there. Reysbull saw the whole thing happen. Jack forced to retreat once again. Reysbull, flip reset, bump. And I think he just got bumped back into the ball again. This is probably the most bizarre game I've ever seen when it comes to mid-air interactions between the 2 players. That was another pretty new one that I've not seen before. Yeah, Jack's really running out of time here. Reysbull not running out of ideas. Another fantastic shot. What a first touch. Reset rebound from way above the goal. Jack immediately compliments him in the quick chat for that one. Jack's still going to fight for this comeback, I think. If he can't get a goal soon, it will be pretty much over. And he is diving for it. He's trying to force a goal here. Jack tried for the impossible angle. Rebound there. Don't blame him for trying something spectacular. At this point in the game, he needed a goal immediately. And then strong kickoffs if he was going to make a comeback happen. But that's a big win for Reysbull. That's his first game win today. And it was a very impressive game win as well against ApparentlyJack. You know, Jack might be struggling in the group today, but there's no questioning Jack's ability. Reysbull just beat him. Will that start Reysbull's regain and continue the plummet that Jack is having right now down the standings? He's in a lot of trouble here, especially with who he has to play tomorrow. I said earlier during the EU section actually that Jan wasn't invited. Well, he was invited, but he's in Brazil, so he didn't want to play with Haipeng. I'll mention that again. No secret on that one. Let's see the results across the board. We're a bit late in starting this one, so we might have some results for you guys to report. Let's just wait. Yeah, get the blimp in here with the results. Chronic, Zapatos. Wait, that's actually last round. Forget those ones. Wait for these ones to load. Don't worry, they'll be there in any minute as soon as Google decides to give us the results. All right, so First Killer CRR 1-0 FK. Big chance for the revenge there for First Killer. AJ continuing to destroy Group B. He has 7 games in a row on the day. That's insane. So AJ unstoppable right now. Reysbull just put an end to his 6-game losing streak with a win over Jack. And as for the other games, we're still waiting on the results to come in. Some more on that later. For now, let's get into Game 2. AppJack versus Reysbull. Is it going to be another close one? Or will this be another one-sided round? We started off with a pretty one-sided round in NA. And then we had an immensely close round. As the competition appears to be pretty unpredictable. Oh, what a shot by Jack. That lob at the end was probably not what Reysbull was expecting from that kind of slow approach on the resets. ApparentlyJack looking to set up something with a wave dash. Nothing that Reysbull can't handle there. Looks like Jack did kind of go for that recovery shot, but not all in. had the backup plan for it to go wrong, which it did in a way. That's a great play by Reysbull. Jack looking for the air dribble bump. Reysbull takes the ball away from him. A pre-jump save for Jack at the other end. Leads to a Reysbull boost steal. Jack evens out that boost deficit in midfield. Lots of early challenges by both players. Jack just chasing Reysbull away from the play here, but Reysbull's got the boost, so he'll be fine here in this position. Now Jack with a bit of space to play off the right wall. Wants the ceiling double tap. Reysbull intercepts. Fake from Reysbull into the back corner. Jack's able to cut off the counter attack, but it's a good idea there by Reysbull. Create a chance out of nowhere. Air double bump connects by Jack. Surely Reysbull can't recover. He can't. There's been some pretty ridiculous air double bump interactions today, but that was something a little bit more normal. Jack didn't need to go too high for that one. No danger of the bounce off the crossbar. And it will be 1-0 Jack inside 2 minutes. Another chance for Jack. Huge flick given the speed that he had and the boost he had available there. Too big to really follow up on. Reysbull with a quick set up to the ceiling. He's jumped here, so he has to be quick with the next play. Landed a bump on Jack, but too late. Jack had already made a save happen. Reysbull in a bit of a rush there to clear the ball, mishits it. And now it's Jack's play again with the air dribble. Lean back reset. 50-50 goes his way. He wants to keep the shot threat there while he's turning for the boost, but I think Reysbull could tell it. Jack didn't really want to shoot that ball, and now Jack's flipped the wrong way. Brain playing tricks on him. But the pressure continues. These guys are not giving each other a lot of space. And it is Jack who currently has the edge by a very small margin. Subtle fake challenge there by Reysbull. Jack just booms the ball at him, just in case. Playing a very safe line here, Jack. Didn't want to counter-attack central. With 60 boost, he goes for the wall shot. It's way high now. That would have caught Reysbull out of position had it been on target. Luckily for the Chilean, it's not. Something he has to worry about. Oh, Jack's just completely blundered there. What was this recovery attempt? Jack tried to take the ball up the wall, it seems. At the last second, he decided, I need to get this to bounce upwards, and he just mishit it straight into the middle. Now that looked like a play where he was overthinking a little bit. Nice initial play there by Jack. He faked the mid boost grab, stole the back corner, got cut off by Reysbull on the inside line demo. And now Reysbull from distance, huge approach, perfect with the placement. Or is he? No, he's not, he can't get there. Jack's pinch will be more of a clear than an attack, but, well, that looked like a guaranteed goal for Reysbull. He just couldn't get back to it. He had the ball past Jack. It was very close to being directly in. And it's so rare to see those shots bounce the entire way across the goal without being scored. Reysbull did not have a flip there. Jack did not have to cover anything but the immediate touch on target. Boost management for Jack working well here. He's backed up Reysbull. What a crazy scoreline to see with just a minute left in a 1v1 game. 1 goal apiece. We're looking like 3v3 all of a sudden. But the tension could not be any higher. Reysbull looks to bait in Jack, and he gets him. Jack thought that Reysbull's flip had timed out, but Reysbull still had it. And he absolutely launched the shot over the Englishman to take the lead by 1. It's been a very calculated match. And you know, if you told someone Reysbull and Jack just played a chess match of 1v1, they just played a mental battle, you'd expect Jack to be the player who's victorious. He's more associated with that kind of gameplay. Reysbull, though, showing that he can do that as well. And he might be able to do more than that. He's mechanical, he's exciting, but he's underrated with his Rocket League IQ. That said, it's a 1-goal game, and here comes Jack charging down the middle. Reysbull turned, gets outplayed. It's simple but effective from Jack. He saw the turning challenge and just lifted the ball over it. I mean, even if Reysbull did line up with the ball there, Jack was in front of it to bump him. With 12 seconds to go, we're back to a tie game. It's still one of the lowest scoring games you're ever going to see in 1v1. Can Jack win it in regulation and tie up the series? It's another air dribble bump attempt, and Reysbull can't stop it. It looked like Reysbull might have the answer. He waited for Jack to fly by him, but he didn't have the pace. He backflipped by mistake, and I don't know if it would have mattered. Given the position he was in, I don't even think double jump would have mattered there. He just waited a bit too long. He didn't have the right angle. Jack is about to win a game. He just has to drop the ball here. He does. I can't believe he was even thinking about going for another goal there. I think he was probably considering it, and then he realized, wait, this isn't a YouTube video. This is Salt Mine 3. I better just drop the ball. 3-2. What a comeback by Jack. One of the rare occasions where you can probably see every highlight from a 1v1 game, because that was just constant back and forth in the midfield. Players didn't have a lot of boost for a lot of the time. They're just trying to fight for position. Now look at the control from Jack there. 68% field control. He just really had Reysbull backed up into a corner, but Reysbull still kept it so close. Extremely even match. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Brought to you by Chalkcast. I really need to get some. I need to get ChatGPT to write me some intros here. The Chalkcast low production overlay here, low performance overlay, I should say, to see what happened in that game. It was a great equalizer by Jack, to be fair. Really good stuff to come back at all. He was really paying close attention to Reysbull's car on that turn. With Reysbull taking the lead later is also a very deceptive shot. It was a game full of mind games and a game full of physicality from this man, ApparentlyJack. Well, we are all tied up. Reysbull got his first game of the day. Jack just got his third. He did take 2 games off Evo before this. You know, going off of how well they did against Evo and AJ, Jack and Reysbull both played the same players before this match. You would expect Jack to be the favorite there as well. I mean, most people coming into this one would think Jack is going to win. Looking at the fact that Jack took a couple games off Evo, Reysbull didn't take any. That would also point to Jack being the favorite. And now he's starting to play like the favorite. This is all ApparentlyJack in game 3. Half flip into position, beautiful control with low boost. And the finish into the open net, to the surprise of all of Jack's YouTube viewers. Jack manufacturing another boost steal. Just keeping Reysbull completely starved here, and another positional play that works in his way. Jack just parked on the back wall there in front of Reysbull, stopped him from clearing the ball, and it looks like Reysbull just lost any ability to hit the ball there. He was above it, and you can't dodge down, so he just sat there hoping Jack would be mind gamed by it. Take the boost instead of the ball, but Jack saw the opening. And it looks like Jack's just starting to see a lot more of what Reysbull's doing, a lot more of what Reysbull's planning. Oh, he didn't see that turnaround, though. That's almost a goal. Dips into the bar. This would be huge for Jack if he can regain like this. After such a disappointing day, he's got the ball on Reysbull's goal line. Does let it go in. Jack is starting to look more and more like himself with every passing minute. And this really could come down to the wire. Now, if you're wondering, I mentioned earlier that these guys have got pretty tough games tomorrow. I would argue that Jack's got tougher games because he still has to play against AJ, who's not looked like he's interested in being stopped today by anyone. But Jack and Reysbull, they both play Daniel. That's obviously even. Reysbull also plays Cosmic, who is currently, just to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes here, the first player to take a game off AJ. So these guys are both going to have very difficult days tomorrow in the final day of the group stage. It's so important for both of them, really, more than any other series today, that this is the win that they've been waiting for. Yeah, Jack is back in NA. A lot of people asking, understandably, he's back in NA. Got back 2 nights ago, if I'm not mistaken. Reysbull's way too high with that flip reset. Jack will be glad to see it. And it will go into Reysbull's net again. 5-1. That was way off with Reysbull's mechanical ability that we've come to expect from him. Two days too long. You think it would be better for Jack to play Saltmine NA from EU? I don't know about that. I think it might be a bit too hard these days with how stacked the competition's getting. Well, Reysbull's actually got another one back here, and that was a pretty easy goal. AppJack not really threatening anything with that play, so Reysbull just played the ball. Now Reysbull's got another chance here. Flick is lackluster though. Jack's able to take full control. He flicks early as well. Lots of early flicks today from Jack. He realizes that Reysbull is playing a very aggressive game with his challenges. It's important to get the ball moving against him as early as you can. And when I say get the ball moving, I do not just mean forwards. I mean, you got to change the angle. Look at that, another open net from Jack from distance. 6-2, Reysbull motionless after it happens. I don't think he expected Jack to be in a shooting position there. That was a really, really powerful shot from that kind of angle in the back corner from Jack. We're gonna set up double match point. Looking to keep Reysbull at bay. Reysbull, I think he accidentally air rolled forward there. If he's trying to roll his car around and scoop it upwards, that little forward air roll component doesn't really help him because he's just putting the underside of his car, or putting the front end of his car, sorry, too far under the ball. Have to imagine it was a mistake. That definitely was. Jack makes it 7 and Reysbull goes next. 7-2 in game 3. Jack, after clutching up in the last game, the late equalizer, has won game 3 pretty convincingly. Yeah, full turnaround there. If Jack keeps this up, then he looks like it's going to be on his terms that this series is decided. Tough day for Reysbull, but I think that just goes to show you that competition that North America has. I think a lot of people were disrespecting the North American lineup, overly disrespecting it. It's a stacked lineup. You got Jack and Reysbull in a 0-2 round of the group stage. That's insane. We can take a look at what's happening elsewhere though with results. Since we had a bit of a short game there, we might not have too many new ones to report to you guys. Yeah, Chronic is still looking exceptional. 2-0 there. CRR is tied up against First Killer, and Beast Mode is going to ride that wave that he just built up against First Killer straight into the next round. He leads Zapatos 2-0 as well. All 1-1 in this round, apart from the game we've just seen. Jack taking down Reysbull. It was all 1-1 before this result came in right now on this channel. Very, very close actually today in North America, just across the board. Not a lot, well, more close series than one-sided series, which is great to see. But is this one going to go game 5, like many have today? Or will Jack get it done in 4? He's currently on a 2-game win streak, and game 3 was the more convincing of the two. He's looking to start off game 4 with another air dribble bump. That one is dodged by Reysbull. Looks like Jack didn't really commit fully for it. He was trying to fly awkwardly in front of the ball, and then maybe recovered afterwards. Well, let's see how Jack will respond. Will he continue to bring the physical games, the physical plays, or is he going to give Reysbull something else to think about? Went for the placement there. Denied by the bar. Reysbull chases Jack away to midfield. Jack's going to be perfectly fine with that, though. He's been bumped into the side boost. Oh, that's not a demo somehow. Jack is going to score regardless. But Jack will probably be wondering how Reysbull survived this. It looked like he had him. But server says no. Reysbull was just a bit too high. Jack scooted under him. But the work is already done. Jack just kept his composure. You know, one of the worst things you can do when somebody's chain bumping you is steer and accelerate and give them some traction on your tires to turn you around with. When you just sit still, you keep your flip. Oh, Jack's not done much with his flip there. That's a good fake by Reysbull. When you can just keep your flip, at least you got something you can do. Jack will be pretty annoyed at himself for that one because he could have recovered. He got faked big time, but he could have recovered and made a save. Wouldn't have been a good one. It's worth mentioning. It wouldn't have been a good save. It would have dropped down for Reysbull to shoot again or take to the back corner, but he'll be annoyed that he couldn't recover after realizing that fake had just happened. So Reysbull up by 1. Game diff could still come into question later on in this event. And if Reysbull's looking to win any tiebreakers, he needs to start winning more and more games. So right now, he has the worst game differential in the group. He has been struggling. He's given Jack a competitive series here. He's also given him lots of space in this play. Jack's going to look to air dribble bump again. And when you give Jack that much space to advance, and then you only have a small window to react with, you're making life very difficult on yourself. Reysbull tried to go over the bump there and flip back into the ball. Jack got there before he did. Fake kickoff works out for Reysbull. He's got the back corner possession. He's accidentally given the ball away, though. That's a careless heavy touch from Reysbull. Jack fakes a shot. Up into the air again. I think he's hit the bar by mistake. In fact, Reysbull got a touch anyway. And Reysbull's lagging. Well, okay, let's see if he needs to fix something here. His PC's lagging, he says. Let's just wait and see if he needs a restart or something here. Which would be fine, because we got clean pause. That's actually incredible that he lagged out and didn't concede, because usually if any kind of lag happens when you're trying to save an air dribble bump, you're going to concede. you're not escaping. You're getting scored on. But yeah, well, I figured that one out. I'm just waiting to see what Reysbull's saying. I think he's trying to fix a lag issue here. We could take another look at the results. We've got results coming in just periodically throughout the day here. So yeah, there are the updated results. AJ did take the 2-1 lead over Cosmic. I think that's the only thing that's changed since last time we showed you this. Yeah, it has actually been confirmed that Chronic 3-0'd Wavy, I believe, which is a really big win for Chronic, because now that means he tops the group. Perfect on the day. The only player who has not lost a series in Group A. So that's really big for Chronic. Big if true. Now let's see. Okay, I think Reysbull's good. All right, so he's just going to test it really quickly. It's 2-2 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. We're just going to see if Reysbull's PC is good to go. Hopefully it is, because starting into a very close series. And it would be a real shame if he had any kind of technical issues. He says he's going to restart Rocket League. That's fine. So as soon as Reysbull's back in, we'll be resetting 2-2 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the clock. You guys write that down, because I'll definitely forget. I'll try not to. Yeah, we got any other results coming through in the back end to us, chat? Any other results from the other games? Can we see Chronic Wavy is confirmed 3-0. I'm kind of curious, Beast Mode Zapatos, what's going on there? I need to go and see who's streaming that one. Let's see. Yummy Cheese Man streaming Beast Mode Zapatos. And it looks like that just started Game 3. Zapatos up by 2. Get well soon, Reysbull's PC. He says it's ready. Excellent. So we will be able to get back into Game 4. It's all tied up in Game 4. between Reysbull and ApparentlyJack. Reysbull and ApparentlyJack both on no series wins and 2 series losses so far today. And with tough days ahead of them tomorrow, the winner of this will be massively favored to dodge that horrible last place in the group, which someone is guaranteed to get. Jack, winner of the past 2 games. Seems like he's got an answer for Reysbull's aggression. Reysbull, who played a more calculated style in game 1, is not been able to keep up the same level that he showed us earlier. Really just that clutch comeback from Jack in game 2. What a turnaround it was. Reysbull was just a while away from winning, not long away from going 2-0 up, and now he's gone 3-2 up in game 4 from a big mistake by Jack. Jack's trying to control that ball, but he's hit it away from himself, and Reysbull pounced on what was essentially an open net. Jack, tight angle wall shot. He's actually recovered from a attempted double by dunking on Reysbull. Big fake by ApparentlyJack. He had a perfect air roll here to have a constant threat of a dodge. And yeah, from Reysbull's POV, it really does look like Jack's intending to hit that. So great fake by Jack, very convincing stuff. The South North American, just the American, can't react. Jack just putting himself in no man's land there, showing Reysbull where he is intentionally. Just being awkward, just trying to make Reysbull feel uncomfortable on the ball. It seems to have worked. Has Jack just out-weirded him here? No, not quite. He does get a boost steal though. Really just the perfect example of why an opponent just simply being in front of you can force you to make mistakes. Jack here refusing to leave, and he's taken away now 3 consecutive back corner boosts and has Reysbull on the run. Catches him, wants to center this quickly. He is actually looking for a bump on a respawning Reysbull there. Reysbull intelligently respawned at the far post, so he dodged any potential demos. And Jack's still in control for the majority of this passage of play. Brief play there for Reysbull, who successfully pre-jumps to intercept. And that stops any AppJack air dribble bumps before they can really get started. ApparentlyJack faking a wave dash shot. He's got Reysbull backed up into the net. He's got the ball past him, and he's got the boost steal on the far side while Reysbull advances. Reysbull's boost management has been brilliant here, though. I think Jack might have underestimated it, but Reysbull has missed the open net. Great read by Jack, anticipating that inside bounce. And as we go inside the final 35 seconds, this series is once again on a knife edge with a continuous back and forth. Reysbull rattles another one from distance. But Jack remains unrattled as he defends successfully. Fake from Reysbull. Jack swats it away. Another fake from Reysbull. Now their shot is real, but it's not a good one. And Jack's nearly own goaled it. He's picking up small pads as Reysbull loops back around. He's got Jack in his sights here. Another fake by Reysbull and a big dunk on the goal line. Oh my goodness, he just went for it. After all these mind games, Reysbull said, enough is enough. I'm just going to simply flip into the ball because I don't think you're going to see it coming. And he was right. Jack did not see it coming. We might be headed to game 5. Jack needs to pull out another kickoff that goes in his favor. You know, that one might be good in the long run, but right now it's not looking that effective. Reysbull stays behind the ball. Jack doesn't even play for it. He just lets it drop. He knows that there is almost no chance that that one works out. And Reysbull does send us into game 5. Now, the stats might be a little bit... I'll be completely open with you guys. Those stats will probably contain some ball touches by Jack that happened during Reysbull's reset. So Jack with a lot more touches there. Reysbull. That graphic might be slightly inaccurate, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not really an issue at the end of the day. But yeah, one stat that does matter is Reysbull 4, Jack 3. We're going into game 5. Now, Ben, do we have time for some highlights here? We got results. Okay, even better. Let's pull up results. That's a good idea. Let's see if we have any other confirmed results for that round. I think we do, actually. Vascular CRR going to game 5. Daniel Evo going to game 5. Cosmic AJ also going to game 5. And apparently Jack Reysbull going to game 5. We've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to game 5 in every single match. What is going on? This happened in the last round as well. I mean, this does not happen often in Rocket League, I'm telling you. Game 5s are usually not what you should be predicting. But hey, 1v1, delivering content once again. But we're not done. Apparently Jack Reysbull game 5. About to get started. Let's get into it. Who's going to go 0-3 on the day? Loser of this will be very, very upset. Probably for around about, I would say, an hour. And then these guys are professionals. They've lost before. They know how to reset the mental by thinking about other things. Reysbull now threatening demos. Jack not really falling for it, but he didn't see that. Half-flip challenge coming. And a boostless Jack just floundering out of position. He really was quite low in boost here, but that was a dangerous position to leave the ball dangling. He just left it in front of Reysbull's nose like a carrot in front of a horse, and of course the horse ate the carrot. And now Jack's down 1-0. So Jack counter-attack squandered there. His back corner boost has been stolen. Reysbull wants to send this on a target. He's actually faked it, and that is brilliant. This is fantastic by Reysbull. He's looking there for either the smallest touch possible or no touch at all. Anything except a heavy hit. Can Jack play the balance? Well, I guess that answers that question. All about finding a safe way through, and you know, one really presented himself there out of nowhere. Yeah, I think I might have just disconnected from Discord there for a second. I wasn't honestly sure. I kept casting it every time, but I'll be completely honest, I wasn't sure because Discord just started loading. I'm like, well, that can't be good, but it's fine. We're back. Hello, everybody. The great thing about when you're casting on a broadcast is you're never really sure if you've disconnected. You just have to keep casting and hope for the best. But Reysbull is right back. Jack playing a bit of a risky line there, trying to chip the ball past Reysbull, who played high with the dunk and blocked him. And he's really keeping Jack under a ton of pressure here. This is less than ideal. You know, I've actually got some news coming through before we get into the end of Reysbull versus Jack, that instead of farming salt, apparently we've been farming sugar today. Zapatos, well, I think it was, yeah, well, Beast Mode is on double match point against Zapatos. Zapatos gave him a goal, I think because Beast Mode lagged out. So Zapatos is actually just the nicest player of all time. Down 2-1. Opponent lags out. He's like, you know what, have a goal. Let's make this fair. Let's make this right in the world. I'm sorry to announce that the salt mine has absolutely failed. We're farming sugar now. Because Zapatos is just too nice. Oh, apparently Jack did an open net there. It's a bit of a tough one. He had to rip it quickly off the back wall. Well, the back corner wall, I should say. Didn't get it quite right. Still a long time left in the game. Apparently Jack beat to the punch, but he gets a good piece of the ball afterwards. And now Reysbull's overextended. Jack's got another open net, and that one's unmissable. 3-3. Reysbull completely underestimated Jack's recovery there, and I think he even failed his wave dash after landing out of position. Did not have power slides. This car spun around, landing uneven. Oh no, apparently we did get some salt as well. AJ versus Cosmic. AJ said, I can't grab a boost or win a kickoff. Cosmic replied, W for me. AJ said, speak it into existence. Interesting choice there from AJ as he goes into game 5 with Cosmic on another channel right now. Oh, apparently Jack's starting this one around really well. He's just baiting Reysbull in consistently enough, and that was really nicely controlled in the back corner from Jack. He just knew that Reysbull would challenge. This is something that Reysbull does like to do, of course. He's a more aggressive, leaning defender, but Jack is really using that to his advantage in this last game. Great angle with the bounce dribble here. It's enough to set up another goal from the deck. ApparentlyJack up 6-3 now from the bounce dribble. Just over 2 minutes to go now. Reysbull fires back with a kickoff. And we have got an incredibly close ending in store if this keeps on going on. His defense has sort of gone out the window in this game a little bit. They're both just throwing themselves in when they get the chance. And it's not that I think players have forgotten how to defend. It's just really difficult to defend when everybody's using all their boosts on every play. Reysbull, not a lot of boosts to play with on this one. ApparentlyJack brings it down with a big boost advantage, and this is a kind of controlled ending that I think Jack needs, but oh, suddenly Reysbull finds an opening. It's a tough open net. He hits the post with it. I think it hit the bar and the post on the way across the goal there. Reysbull cannot believe it. ApparentlyJack shows him how it's done by scoring in off the post. And it's shadowing Reysbull, unable to react. I mean, that is a brilliant shot by Jack. Such late contact. So hard to see coming. And Reysbull still has time. But Jack just looks like he's locked in now. And we know that if Jack can dribble the ball around for a minute, he will. He will not take any risks unnecessarily. Oh, but will it matter? Reysbull flicks one past him. And what a flick it was. Absolutely no response possible for Jack there. Still, like I said, so much time left for Reysbull to work with. And he might have another goal already. He slots it. Well, for someone who's had 3 and 2 goal leads, Jack has been going pretty all in with the kickoffs. He's using all of his boost on those kickoffs to try and make sure he doesn't lose it. And he's lost it. No recovery possible. I would have expected Jack to go to his wave dash kickoff with this many kickoff goals against him. How about another one? It's 7-all. Jack is not going to his wave dash recovery kickoff. He is trying to win and he is losing every single one. Oh my goodness, Reysbull came back. And there's still more than a minute to go. Jack will be delighted to see a kickoff go anywhere but his net here, but it's still not the best case scenario. But that is perfect control by Jack. Unbothered by all the kickoffs that are going against him. He collects and flicks in quick succession. But what is Jack going to do in the kickoff here? I mean, he's had so many go in his net this game. That's honestly bizarre. It's actually Reysbull who plays for the wave dash recovery. Now he's off the wall with possession, 100 boost and a flip. No goal though. Pre-jump does the trick for Jack on the goal line. Will he open up the 2-goal gap again? Reysbull's pre-jump. He's going early on all these Jack dribbles because he knows air dribble bump is a real threat if he lets it get too close. Jack following Reysbull the whole way there. Not able to keep up with him now. Jack barely stretching out to get to the ball there, but Reysbull looks dangerous in the closing seconds. No doubt going to play this ball as well. The reset is good. Reysbull lobs it in, and we have another tie game. From an unbelievable cross-map air dribble by Reysbull. A perfectly hit reset, delays the shot as well, and lobs it over Jack. What a series we are seeing right here. Ridiculously close in the NA Salt Mine 3. But will Jack get his revenge for all the kickoff goals? No, he won't. It's Reysbull's again. And of course, he's playing for the win. Reysbull from his own back wall. Flip reset from close range denied by ApparentlyJack. And we do go to overtime. Both players still committing a ton to their kickoffs here. It's bounced safely into Reysbull's back corner. Both players have 100 boosts to play with. It's Reysbull's ball. Jack in position. And he's just dunked him. He just goes straight for the ball. And it's in Reysbull's net. He just went for the ball. He just went for it. He read Reysbull like a book. He knew Reysbull expected a big challenge. And he actually challenged in overtime game 5. He just went all in. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. ApparentlyJack is back. Reysbull with an incredible series to come back from behind several times. ApparentlyJack is just too clutch. What a comeback win that was. What a series. A heartbreaker for Reysbull, who will be bottom of the group at the end of the day. But Jack has regained. He's back. After 2 series losses in a row, he puts a win on the board right at the end of day 1. Now let's take a look at the Chalkcast low performance highlights here. And when I say low performance, I mean Chalkcast, not the players who are performing to the highest level. Game 1 went the way of Reysbull. Jack clutched up game 2 with a late equalizer. Won game 3 as well. Very convincing win there, but Reysbull was not done. He came back in game 4, tied the series, and game 5, after many swings back and forth, eventually ended up in overtime, where Reysbull could not produce the goods. He had chances to win it. He actually had one big chance to win it on 0 seconds. Jack clutched up in a phenomenal series. But yeah, overall, Jack had control of the series. Reysbull had the moments, but it really was Jack who had the majority of control when we're looking at who ran the show in this series. So well done, Jack. He puts the win on the board. Reysbull will have to try again tomorrow. He's going to be 0-3. We can take a look at the results that are coming in here. I'm not sure if all of the matches are finished yet. I think they are all indeed finished. We'll see if we've got the updated graphic for you guys. If not, it's being updated. No, it is indeed fully updated. Zapato's got a game off beast mode, but like Reysbull, he is without a series win at the end of the day. Reysbull, Zapatos, both going 0-3 today. First killer clutching up in game 5. So he had a game 5 win over Wavy, a game 5 loss against beast mode, and a game 5 win over CRR. First killer has played 15 games of 1v1 today. Absolutely insane. Chronic, best player in Group A, undefeated. AJ, though, actually lost to Cosmic. Cosmic clutching up big time. AJ had yet to lose a game in the first 2. He didn't lose any games in the first 2 rounds. 3-0 against Daniel, 3-0 against Reysbull. Cosmic takes him down 3-2. So massive from Cosmic. He joins 3 other players who are all tied at 2-1 at the end of the day. It really is absurd. We're so close on the game win loss at the end of the day. Going into this round, Evo and AJ were both undefeated, and now they've both lost in game 5. So group stage is looking very, very spicy in Group B. If we take a look at the standings, Group A is pretty organized. You know, they're just like very clearly ranked top to bottom. We've got Chronic on 3-0, First Killer, and Beast Mode there on 2-1, which, by the way, great stuff from Beast Mode, showing that G8 was anything but a fluke. Yeah, we've got CRR Wavy on 1-2, Zapatos 0-3. Very, symmetrical group. And then we've got Group B, where everybody's on 2-1. And I guess they're just trying to get a tiebreaker by initial seed or something to happen here, because this is about as close as it could be at the end of the day. We've got a 4-way tie for first place when it comes to series wins. But AJ does top the group with game differential. Cosmic and Evo are second equal. They play against each other tomorrow, I believe, which is going to be a massive game for those two. In fact, they start the day tomorrow against each other. So Cosmic, Evo, that is their opening game against each other. They're both 2-1. And AJ will start the day against Jack. Daniel will start it against Reysbull. So 2 players at the top will play 2 players towards the bottom. Still a chance for Jack to get in that mix, though. He's Had a pretty bad start to the day, but he's only one match away from the pack, which is good stuff for him.